almost feel like not even buying anything. Like, I feel comfortable. Like, I don't need... I don't need what you're peddling over here, Antonio Duncan. You know what? Get out of here, Antonio Duncan. I don't really care for it. I am a self-made space colonist survivor. Yeah! And suddenly a meteor comes down and it just wrecks my entire base, and that would probably happen. Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon Planetbase. Let's get underway over here. I think we have finally gotten over the hump that we were actually going through because of the overexpansion too fast. There's only one thing left to do, and here it is. It's going to be one more battery to actually store power overnight, because overnight is when we're actually losing our power, especially if the wind turbine isn't being powered up by the winds, obviously, for being a bit low. So I'm thinking we connect these two bad boys like so. Yeah, connect it like so. Can I connect you over here too, out of curiosity? No, it's only one or the other, huh? So we'll have them be connected to this one. So what I'm thinking what's going to happen now is we'll have two batteries stored up with power. Because overnight, what's happening, that's when we're actually losing most of our power, because the winds haven't been too great overnight, so the turbine isn't really working. But if we have at least have two batteries to actually supply our base with power overnight, by the time daytime rolls around, we'll have our solar panels basically start kicking ass again, and I think we'll be fine. So I think this is going to be the last precaution that we do need to be steady in the base finally. And the other thing we need to do now is actually get the mine up and running, because we are out of ore finally. So, hey, for a while we actually ran without the mining, so that worked out pretty good. We have a bunch of workers now too, which is actually kind of great. So it looks like our food supply is at 4, 9 meat, 3 meals. It's looking a lot better than it was. We actually have some bioplastic stored up. We have some starch stored up. Things are looking pretty good. I think the only thing we needed was actually this battery, and I think we're finally leveled out. So all that really needs to happen right now is, I don't think it needs to happen, but since we have a bunch of different colonists, or a bunch of colonists in general, what if we did this here really quickly? Let's actually put up one more bunk bed. We have the bioplastic to spare anyway. Just so that people could get rest whenever they need to get rest, not over here waiting around. And, more importantly, let's forward time. So, let's right now keep a really close eye as to what's happening, and you know what? Let's look at the base from a different angle for a while here, because we were so used to it from that side, right? This is a whole different world. Connection has been built. Right here. Okay, so all we need now is the battery itself. Because as you can see right now, it's nighttime, so this over here is actually going down. There's no wind, but now there's going to be wind. But barely any wind, so, you know, this is a problem. This is the reason why I wanted the extra battery. So right now, this has no power collected, but obviously as daytime rolls around, it shall. And right now it's over here powered up again. So how is the wind right now? It goes up, but it goes back down again. So it's relatively iffy about it. Nighttime's about to end, though, so by the time nighttime ends, we'll get our solar panels up and running again. And that won't be much of an issue, because then we'll power this up. And hopefully this bad boy over here, too. There we go. So, as you can see, this battery, assuming there's absolutely no wind during the nighttime, is going to run out. So now with two batteries powered up, we might be able to avoid that. That's what I'm trying to hope over here. So, let's see. How are you doing? Structured out of power. That's okay. That's going to happen. This is the reason why I made the extra battery, to take that extra precautionary step, because now that, over here, as you can see, is now being charged. We have a trading ship over here. What do you have, my friend? Food! Huh. Have a medical plan and give me a few more meals, just so that we're safe. 5 for that? That's pretty good. I'll take it. I don't really have to, but, you know, I'll do it just for the hell of it. Okay. And now you guys have to start powering these things up, okay? So, no effing around. You're not collecting much power, are you? Should I have connected you to the solar panel instead? You're not doing much over here. I mean, there is no wind for you to be powered up. This guy over here has the benefit of the solar panels as well as this guy. But what's weird is that it didn't give me a chance to connect this to more than one thing. It was just basically one or the other, it did seem. Why are you not being powered up? Maybe it's a consumption? Maybe we're producing too much... I mean, this one's going up. Maybe once this one fills up, that one's gonna go. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. We're at 4 speed right now. We'll see if that switches to positive pretty soon, although daytime's about to end. So you have to be maxed out before this one goes. We can't have both of them going. That's what you're telling me? I think that's actually kind of iffy, but okay. Okay, there we go. So now that this one's maxed, this one will start getting powered up now. Gotcha. But we're about to lose the daytime portion. So, luckily the wind is actually kicking up now towards nighttime. So, there we go. Alrighty, so let's test out Falcon's theory. Can we survive on 2 batteries now? We'll see. Alrighty, we looked at this angle for quite a lot of time. I want to go back to the one that I'm actually accustomed to. So, food. 8 veggies, 17 meat, 3 meals. Wowee. Our meat supply is coming in dividends. We have 6 bioplastic, we have 3 starch left over. Or we have 7 already. Guys, you've been doing some crazy mining. Hey, good on you. We are actually quite proficient now. This is actually quite surprising. I'm pretty sure everybody thought it was basically game over for me. You know what? I don't blame you. I thought so myself. Okay. Well, this is actually quite great. So how about we do this? Let's start upping up the ante of spares. You know what? You're going to need to repair our power sources at some point or another. So we might want to get the... not the laboratory, but the... what was it? The facility? Back up and running and making that again? Yeah, we might have to start doing that. Because we have to think long-term now. We have now gotten over the hump. Oh, we're making a bunch of food now. That's a bunch of meat happening. 21, that's ridiculous. As a matter of fact, can we afford another meal maker? Why not? I mean, this one's already kind of, well, not stuffed yet, but it's getting there. Sure, let's find out. I can even add a plant. Nice decorative plant. Just for appeal, I guess? Meal maker. Let's toss another one right here. And... not another table, but I kind of want to get this plant up and running. What is this going to be? Cost me 1 bioplastic. We're up to 9 already. Yes! Do it then. Why not? We're actually doing good now. I'm quite content. Oh my god, I can't even explain how content I am right now. Alrighty, trading ship. What do you have for me? You got... get out of here with the meat. I'm self-proficient now, my game. My game? Well, technically you are my game, I guess, but my friend is what I was actually going for here. We have 5 ore. We have more than enough coming in now. You want to sell me medical supplies, my friend? I throw them away all the time. This is kind of what we should start looking forward to. Getting the patents to make some of the new stuff, like this right here, the massive storage patent, would be pretty cool. But, 400 is still quite a bit of ways away for us, so maybe once we make a bit more medical supplies, we could probably sell them in bulk. But for now, I think we take it easy, and let's just go ahead and... I almost feel like not even buying anything. Like, I feel comfortable. Like, I don't need... I don't need what you're peddling over here, Antonio Duncan. You know what? Get out of here, Antonio Duncan. I don't really care for it. I am a self-made space colonist survivor. Yeah! And suddenly a meteor comes down and it just wrecks my entire base, and that would probably happen. You know what? We have bioplastic. Let's, add a few more things over here, right? Why not? So we have tomato, and we said the other one was the high production one. Well, you guys want to try this pine tree out, just out of curiosity? Produces oxygen during the day, consumes oxygen at night. Colonists can relax by looking at it a bit. Pine? Yeah, sure, why not? Get a pine tree right here. Alright, there you go. Get some pine tree happening. And let's see, after that's over here built, which was actually quite fast, we want more food more than likely, right? So... lettuce is also fast production and high maintenance. Actually, do we want food or do we want more bioplastic materials? I think food we're actually pretty great on now. But hey, why stop there? Let's go ahead and get some lettuce, sure. And we'll get maybe another pea pad as well. It's fast anyway. Let's get another pea pad. Boom. And maybe even one more. One of it. What if I want to do one more? What's it to you? Let's see. Kinda want to. I mean, we're producing stuff fast enough for it now. Sure, we'll do one more pea pad. Another pea pad, and... one more here. Okay. Sure, we're using up some bioplastic for this, but that's okay. We will get some more from the pea pads that we're making. And we're producing a ton of stuff now. Components have been built. Here's our storage area, looking really quite sexy and filled up. Our food production is looking amazing as well. I got no complaints now. I have no complaints. Our medical supplies are at 3. Hey, how about we add another one over here? Do we have... oh, we only have 1 doctor though, don't we? If we only have 1 doctor, there's really no point in having another one. So yeah, we only have 1 doctor. You know what? I almost feel like bringing in a new person. And 1 more doctor would not be a bad idea, I don't think. So let's come over to permissions. I definitely want a medic. 1 more medic. There you go. Bring me a medic. And that medic will have an office right here next to you. So, assuming I have room for it, I hope so. Oh, just enough. Alrighty, there you go. Robot broke down, but we have somebody working on him. Perfect. Look at our food supply, 32 meat. That's ridiculous. Can you believe I was struggling not too long ago? Trading ship has arrived. What do you got for me, dog? I'm fine. I got everything that I need. You know what? No. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm gonna hold on to my medical supplies. You know why? Because I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking buying some patents, and we need to probably sell medical supplies, which seem to have a pretty decent trade value for them. And you know what we should do? Considering how we're relying on medical supplies, what if we made another growing area for the medical plants? Can I? Oh, I can't fit it in there. Yes! Perfect. That's what I'm talking about right there. So we get that up and running, and we have twice the amount of medicinal plants being brought in, meaning we can now have 2 over here. So, you're not the new doctor, right? No. I'm still waiting for the new doctor. Is that you? Calling a ship. That should be the new doctor. Do we got 2 of them? Excuse me. Excuse me. No, it was just one of them. Apparently the guard was just there. The guard was just checking the ID. Who are you? Okay, just making sure you are the new recruit. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into this and turn this off again. It was another medic, so we have 3 of them now as opposed to 2. I'm not too crazy about the extra one that just slipped in here, but that's okay. Maybe a few more biologists though, huh, Falcon? But do we want to overexpand again and get stuck in a situation where we have enough to... My god. Our storage facility is looking amazing. So good, we might actually have to make another one. Batteries are completely packed up. Meteors are apparently falling from the skies and trying to destroy my happy utopia. Why would you do that when I'm actually happy for once? I'm in a good mood. I've overcome the odds. Stop ruining it for me. Yeah, I guess we'll keep the extra medic here. Our supplies are looking quite stellar. What do you guys think we need now? Well, I guess we could probably build something new that we have some extra things being developed here. So, let's go into the robotics. How about we expand robots? You know, we could have a bunch of robots. They don't really require food or water, so, I mean, that'd be pretty good, right? So, let's go into robotics requires a factory, which is what I broke down earlier when we were low on supplies of everything else. But now we are kind of not. So, let's add you through here, maybe? Or through here. And I could place you here, too. Not too bad. Right here seems pretty ideal to me, unless I could fit you somewhere else. No? Okay, this is pretty good. We'll place you right about here, and you can connect like that. Okay. Who are you? Trading ship. What do you got for me? Perfect. Okay. So, 3 bioplastic for 4 meat and 1 medical supply. I'm okay with that. There you go. Get on out of here. Okay, and people need to come over here and get this. Oh, there you guys go. You guys are just on it. Ah. Oh. So relieved. I'm so relieved. You can't even tell you. How do we look when we tab up? Yeah. That's a facility. This is a utopia. Oh, excuse me. Power. Oh, we're fine. This one's actually low, but this one's filled up. This is a utopia I would love to be a part of. Look at this fine-tune running machine over here. I know I'm bragging so much because I finally got under control, but you guys have to realize I was on the verge of, like, death twice. Like, really crazy. And what's really funny is that I'm over here bragging, but I'm sure something's going to happen. It's going to completely destroy everything that I have going on. Like the meteors. I'm still worried about the meteors. We do need the command center at some point. But before we actually commit to that, I want to make sure that we'll have the proper supplies for it. And also the electricity. Speaking of which, we could probably do that now. So meanwhile, the sandstorm happens and it annoys the hell out of me. Oh, it's up and running now. Perfect. Hey, good on you. Good on you. All we need now is just a hallway. Are you going to build that too, Bradley? Oh, Bradley's on it. Bradley's like, I got it, boss. Thanks a lot, Bradley. Fixes robots, build stuff. He's a baller. Okay, let's slow down the speed. And factory. Now we could go back to probably adding the spare. Oh, wow, we only have 2 spares. Ooh, we need to hurry up on that one. So spares workshop. Yes, could go there. And remember, this requires what? Well, to make it, you require one of these, but then to actually make spares, you require bioplastic and metal, if I'm correct here. So it's not exactly a walk in the park. It does require a significant amount of supplies, which is the reason why I killed to begin with. But we'll see if this time around it actually helps us out more than anything. Robot Man's going to build that. So let's find out how it's going to work out. So yeah, remember, it requires metal and bioplastic to make 2 spares. But we do need the spares because we're down to 2 now, which could be problematic going forward. So I almost want to build maybe an extra one, just for a while, and then after we have enough spares again, we could essentially just either recycle it or negate it for a while. So yes, make 1 more. Semiconductor is going to be for the robots specifically, but until we have enough spares backed up again, I'm not going to worry about the robots, but you know, it's something that we definitely are going to look forward to. Now, how are we doing over here? Can we even afford 1 more metal processor? You know what, at this point, considering how much ore we do have, I think that could help us out, like 2 more of these bad boys. We have somebody unhappy. How can you be unhappy in this world that we live in? We were unhappy before, but now I turned it around. You should not be unhappy, my friend. A bioplastic processor. So let's do the metal processor like right here. And the bioplastic one, let's not block the entryways, please. Right there. Okay. So we'll get at least 2 more happening. It's going to require more workers, for a fact, but still. At least we'll have a few more backed up and going in the background over here. Are you guys... Here you are. Engineer is working on this. This is going to be engineer purpose, right? Which is fine because we do have a bunch of engineers that actually slipped into my base without me paying attention at one point, which is the reason why we were in so much trouble to begin with. But yeah, that's good. It's a ridiculous amount of meat that we have over here being processed. We're at 45. Like every time I see it, it goes up by like 10. Let's look at our meal makers here. You should be filled up with food, right? Yeah, you are. More food than we can even hold. And this is over here being repaired. This might be our last spare, by the way. So we do need those spares being developed as soon as possible, because we only have 2 left. Meals are in the upswing. This is over here on the downswing, but that's because we've just built a bunch of different new protocols over here. We might want to prioritize making some more bioplastic and steel now. So I'm going to prioritize that here for a little bit. And maybe some spare. We're down to 1 spare. So how are you coming along over here? You're actually quite slow at this. It does seem to build slowly. That is one of my complaints about the spares workshop. I see a bunch of people thirsty. Is that something I should be personally worried about? Malnutrition. The colonist hasn't enough variety of food. Enough variety of food? What are you talking about variety? We have like... Oh, well that's fine. We have medics for that. I was gonna say, how's it a different variety? We have like... We have pork, we have beef, chicken, and chicken. We have a bunch of different meats, we have a bunch of different veggies. We're actually not too varied on the veggies. I kind of went to the tomato route because they produce faster. But still, I mean, come on, there's different food going on. Don't tell me otherwise, game. We're down to 1 spare. Are you? Yeah, you're working on this one over here. These spares actually build really slowly. I almost regret turning it off for a while like I did now because, wowee, that could be pretty problematic. Nighttime, our batteries are completely filled up, so that's okay. We have 12 ore, 4 steel, or metal, I guess, 9 starch, and 5 bioplastics. So you guys are definitely over here. Yeah, look at all my workers just basically going to town. You're thirsty. We do have water, right? Yes, water's fine. Water's A-okay. So, what? The spares is my only really big concern right now. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and prioritize this as well. We have a bunch of stuff being prioritized. Can we unprioritize the meat over here for a while? I guess think that would work out. I mean, we have 49 after all. So we'll drop this down to normal priority. We do have a bunch of different veggies, don't we? Let me unprioritize this one, and just leave this one prioritized along with that. And then this over here, which is a big concern right now. But other than that, I think we're fine. Now, we have a bunch of people sleepy. I don't think we have enough. Well, actually, no, there's room. There's definitely room. I could add another one of these right now. We do have the bioplastic for it. You know what? Let's actually add in 1 more bunk bed. At some point or another, we want to set up the individual rooms, but we're going to do that once we feel really comfortable with our production. And I won't feel comfortable with my production until these spares are up and running again. Here at 37, 74. Alrighty, so we're about to get 2 of these coming in. Power is completely high, and spares, it's all good. All good here. These require a little bit of maintenance, it does seem. Robots over here will be picking up food as well. Good on you, robot man. Alrighty, so let's see about... Since we do have the engineers for it, let's see about adding the... Oh no, that's going to require more metal and bioplastic, which we'd rather use for the spares, right? Yeah. We'll hold off on it then, I guess. Let's fast forward time here. So these spares need to happen at some point. They're sleeping right now. Robot man is bringing stuff over. We're still working over here, the biologists are, which is fine. I still want them to work on it, but just lower it down a little bit. Let's see. This over here needs a lot of maintenance, though. Alright guys, biologists over here? Yeah, they're maintaining it now. Great. Here's my big concern, though. Spares, alrighty. We just made 2 more spares. Excellent. This fucking guard, Dino Gillespie. Oh, God. He doesn't do anything for me at all. Trading ship. Semiconductors. They cost a bit of money, though. So I would like to get some for the robots just to be ready to go, but... What if we did, like, 2 medical supplies for that? No, but we are trying to save them after all for... Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that's fine. If it would have been some spares, I probably would have considered buying them, but for now, no, I think I would just hold off. More spares, please? That would be great. So after these spares are done, we'll have, like, what, 5? Because it's going to bring in 2 more? That's a pretty decent number. You know what's not a decent number, though? My power supply. That's not decent at all. Guys, get it back up, please. Start building it back up, solar panels. Okay. Solar panels are not doing their job. There we go. Oh, fine now. Let's worry there for a second. Meteors over there landing. And spares. Oh, we should probably have 5 by now, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, everything's still in the positives. Really great. Let's wrap it up right here for today, guys. I think we have done more than enough. Let's see. Positives in everything that we have going on. I think we now build the robots facility next episode, and we see what that's all about. Maybe we have more robots running around doing some more work, and they don't cost anything to actually upkeep. I would probably imagine other engineers to heal them up. So that's fine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.